here is to get the asset disposal's carry value, that 54. But I did switch it on. Okay. So we are at question 5, activity 5. Ne? Activity 5, we're going to look at the asset disposal carry value. Okay. So now if I want the asset disposal carry value, I need the cost price of the asset that I sold. That cost price, they tell me, we sold it for 2, but we originally bought it for 10. Okay? Then I want to subtract the accumulated depreciation up to date. And up to date, the accumulated depreciation would be the opening balance plus whatever is extra. I call it the pro rata. Ne? Okay. So, they give me the opening balance for accumulated is 6,000. So, up to the first of the day of the year, the accumulated was 6,000. So now I know I have already taken the cost, I've subtracted the opening, and that gives me a 4,000 carry value. But I still need to subtract the pro rata. Okay. So the pro rata at this stage, they say, equipment is diminishing balance, meaning I want to work on the carry value. What is the carry value at this stage? The 4,000. So I'm taking that 4,000, I times it with 20%, and I look, when did I sell the vehicle? And I see I sold it 31st August, and my year started 1st September, which gives me a full 12 months. Is everybody with me? And that's how I then say this gives me 800. So from that 4,000, I need to subtract the further 800. Can you see in the end, I subtracted 6,800. Okay, and that's how I get to the carry value in here. Where is your carry value? Here. This carry value here is going to be 3,200. Okay. So, only the old one. Okay. Thank you. So the first clue I see is that the depreciation is on cost. The second clue I see is that the carry value is very small. It's only 8. Where do I see that? If I do the note, can you see where's 5? This side. This side. It's non-existent. Okay, so let's look again. Can you see there? The carry value is only 8. It's very small. Okay? So now when I calculate it, I see that the depreciation is more than the carry value, which can't happen because then I'm going to have a negative carry value after this depreciation. So I know I can never go less than 1. So what I do is I take the carry value instead of the depreciation and I subtract 1. You guys happy? Yes. Yes. The minus 1 will only happen on the cost price method. Because if you think about it, the diminishing balance method works on the carry value. So you'll never get a depreciation that can be more than the carry value. Does that make sense? Let me just show you. So let's say I have a carry value of 8. And now it's 10%. Can you see it's always going to be a percentage of the carry value? So the answer here can never be more than the carry value. That is why it's only applicable on the cost price method. Yes. What? It's always the? Yes, because the carry value, you use the carry value with the one you sell also. But so basically, if I look at my note 3, now I've got the carry value, I've got the cost price and the accumulated. When will I use that carry value? I will use that carry value when they tell me, number 1, if it's on the diminishing balance method, then I will use that carry value times the percentage. If it's on the cost price method, I will go look the depreciation that I calculated. If it's bigger than this bigger than this carry value there, then I say carry value less 1. So that's your only 2 options. Any other question? You guys, can I just say to you, don't get stuck on these things tomorrow. Because for that, you'll get 2 ticks if it's right. You're not going to get 700 ticks. But you can still get ticks if you did the carry value, the this, the this, the this, the this, the this, the this. And now you guys get so stuck on this, and 9 out of 10 times you have it wrong anyway because you got stuck on it. The moment you get stuck on something, and I'm recording this, that you can hear it tonight when you study. The moment you get stuck on something, something in your brain must tell you, I'm wasting time. Then you lose yourself from that situation. You go to the next part of the question because you are now busy wasting time where you could have had marks in different places. The moment you get stuck, you know you don't understand it, so why do you keep on going? Don't get stuck. You have to keep moving. It's a race. And can I please ask that you tell your teachers to tell you the time every 10 minutes? Please. If they forget, put up your hand. It's your right to ask it. That they write it on the board, or that they put some of them put the clock on there, whatever. That you have a knowledge of your time because you know you need to work against time. Okay, Katlego, question. 12 months. So your old vehicle, even if you had it for 700 years, remember, depreciation is only equal to the accumulated the first year that I have it. The next year, my depreciation is only for 12 months again. But now, that accumulated plus that depreciation gives me the new accumulated. So, which T account shows you the total depreciation for the 700 years you've had the vehicle? The accumulated depreciation. The depreciation, you can never calculate for more than 12 months at a time. It can be less if you didn't have it the whole year, but it's never more than 12 months. The accumulated is, however, the depreciation year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. So you get what I'm saying. Okay, is everybody sharp? Yes. Activity 4. Is everybody quiet? Activity 4, where do we get the accumulated from? So let's do activity 4 here. If I look, they say our year ends, starts 1st March. Can you see that the asset disposal is also the 1st of March? I don't know where my arrow goes. Can you see it's also the 1st of March? Meaning I didn't have that vehicle at all this year that I have now, because I sold it the first day, Right. So, they tell me that the accumulated on the 1st of March 2022. Oh no, I was lying. Just scrap the past 10 minutes. I was lying. We didn't sell it on the 1st. We sold it on the 28th. Meaning it's also 12 months later. I'm so sorry. Is everybody still with me though? Okay. So now, let's look. Depreciation is diminishing. They already gave me depreciation on the 1st of March as 16,200. This is the opening balance on the 1st. So now I still need to add the pro rata. Okay? So if I take the cost price, which they gave me as 45, ne? I subtract the 16.2. Now I'm going to get the carry value. How much is the carry value? 28,800. Okay. But I still want to subtract the depreciation for this year. Okay? So how do I do that? They say the depreciation is on carry value. So it's 28,800 times 20%. And that gives me what? 5760. Okay. And then I get the carry value of the asset that I sold. But we wanted to know what's the accumulated depreciation of the asset I sold. And it would be that 16, the start of the year, and the 5 during the year. And that gives me the 21,960. Questions? The moment you see there is asset disposal in the year, it's not the beginning or the end, then you don't worry about the depreciation at the end, because we have not done that work yet. Remember, in tomorrow's test, sir can only ask you asset disposal the first day or the last day. We haven't done the whole thing during the year. The asset disposal is easy with that, because then you just, instead of 12 months, calculate 3 months. But then when you do the depreciation, it becomes a bit more complex. We have not done that yet, so don't worry about it.